Hey everybody out there, this is Seto, and a little birdie told me, a little birdie named Yadagarasu, who's still on the ban list, told me that the ban list came out yesterday on Monday. And I know I'm recording this video and I'm uploading it on Tuesday, but there really wasn't much to talk about on this ban list, for the fact that if you are not familiar or you haven't checked it out, there were no banned cards. There were no semi-limited cards that were added to the list, and there was no limited cards added to the list. There was 3 cards that were taken off the list, though. So we had, going back to 3 of, Ultikanahark, which is awesome, which we'll discuss a little bit more, Necro's Unicorn, which is awesome, and then we also had, as our 3rd card, Altergeist Multifaker. So this is an interesting list for many different reasons. So let's first talk about these cards and how they may impact the meta, and then we'll discuss about this list, my thoughts more on it, and overall other people's opinions and my thoughts on those. I think that's the best you can do with this type of video. So going over Unicorn. I think Unicorn is okay coming back to 3 of. I think personally, this card initially, when Necros was at its full power, which technically it is at full power Necros right now, beside Daijin, releaser of rituals, which was pretty much Vanity's Emptiness on leg. Besides that card, all the Necros cards, the Necros archetype, is back at full power. It's pretty interesting to see that. I remember when that deck came out, people thought that deck was so broken it would never come off the list. It's come back. I mean, and Unicorn, I think back then was probably the best Necros next to Brionic, because it searched everything, because Unicorn could shut down the extra deck. And I feel like going to 3 of is really nice. It helps Necros out, but you also have to keep in mind, for 2 other reasons, this helps with pushing product in the future. We have, coming right around the corner, we have Pot of whatever the new pot card, the other pot card is, getting a reprint, which for a while was played in Necros at 3 of. But in addition to that, in September, we're also having the, I forget the archetype's name, but people are mixing it with Necros apparently, which is interesting, and I don't know if it's going to be top tier, because we haven't seen any OCG events to my knowledge, even with that archetype being played, because the OCG hasn't had any events as well. So it could be doing good online. Does that mean it's going to do good in real life? I don't know. It's yet to be seen, but people believe that this is going to be the case, and I think Konami's unlimited it to push product, like I've just discussed. Ultikanahark. Thank you. The only reason this card even got hit, I feel like, initially, even though if you remember when Ritual Beast originally were more popular, more mainstream, more meta, they were kind of a roguish tier deck. And it felt like when Kanahawk initially got limited, it wasn't for any reason except the fact that the new time rules had recently come out, and Konami was afraid people were going to go Kanahawk, and stall out in time. And granted, the deck was good, but that felt like the more reason why they did it, instead of, because Ritual Beasts are good, they're powerful, they're meta. It was more, it felt like, because of the time rulings. Alas, coming full forward now, it's off the list. I'm very happy to see that. And then lastly, we have Multifaker. This is a little odd, I feel like, considering it was hit a year ago, but it does make sense, I think, in the roundabout things, especially if I think there's a new, forgive me, I don't know the name, but I know it was like a jump promo that was pretty good for Ultigeist that came out in OCG land, and if this is the case of the reason why they're putting this to 3 of is because that's coming out probably in Battles of Legend, which people have discussed about since the ban list, then that makes complete sense why they would be doing that. Now, are there other cards I would like to see come off the list? Of course, a Wind-Up Zenmighty would have been awesome. Also, I would have loved to see ABC Buster go back to 3 of, but I think Konami's going to wait a little while for some reason. I don't know why. But I think there's other cards that could have come off. But am I like complaining about this list? No. Because a lot of people are mad because they're like, well, they didn't hit Block Dragon, or they didn't do this, they didn't hit this card or that card. Guys, we have had no legit events since the last ban list. No in life real tournaments since March. We are not going to have any real life tournaments, I think it is, until August or September even. And that's possible, because that's not even guaranteed that we're going to get a list in September. It could be similar to this, because maybe something happens and Konami decides, hey, for the rest of 2020, no events. It's possible. And it's not just possible, it's plausible. It's very likely it could happen. It depends how we look into our crystal ball or use our Millennium items to see what's going to happen, so to speak. We don't know. We don't. Could it happen? Yes. Could we have another list in September like this? Yeah. Yeah, we could. And it could say not until December or January of 2020 or 2021. Yeah, it's possible this could happen again. Don't be surprised. Don't. Because of the situation we're in. There's no events going on right now. There's nothing going to be going on, until September and late August. And even then, guys, that's tentative. It's not guaranteed right now, to be honest. It could change on a dime. We don't know what it's going to be like in August and September now with everything going on. We don't. Maybe in Europe it'll be different than North America. It could be. I don't know. I know over here in North America it could change easily. Very easily. So, while people are upset about this and everything, I don't understand it. Yeah, that's cool, but people have spent money on these decks. They haven't even got a chance to even play them at full power. That's not cool. Pepe, I think, even got one tournament at least before it got hit. Freaking Dark Matter Dragons had one regionals, which was down in Fredericksburg, Virginia, that I attended before it got hit. There has to be an event of some sort before it happens. I mean, really, come on. Especially when we haven't technically had anything. And I think this shows Konami saying, hey guys, we're not going to hit this stuff. It's kind of stupid. We don't care what the online tournaments say. It feels like we care what our tournament results say. We want people to show up. And we want people to be able to play the decks they've invested in. That's what it feels like. They want at least you to have a chance at playing at a YCS before this all happens. Before they hit it. So, that's what I think on that. I mean, I think it's kind of crazy. I know some people are like, oh, they didn't hit Block Dragon. They didn't hit this card. And I'm like, they could have brought more stuff back. I'll agree with you on that, but hitting cards right now? Come on. Come on, really? Do you think that's a legit thing they should do right now when there's been no tournaments going on and there's not going to be anything going on? We're lucky we're getting product right now. We really are, I feel like, in a nutshell. Especially in North America. But, we'll have to see how things develop, I feel like. I think that this list was the correct move. I have no qualms about it except, hey, you could have brought some more things back. I understand you didn't. I think this would have been a perfect opportunity to bring some of these cards back to test the waters, and then you could have maybe hit them if they were too much. I think this is the perfect time to do that, but I understand you didn't. And I respect it, and I understand it. But you did bring some things back, which is good. So, at least we don't have to hear for June, July, August, up until September, I don't have to hear people asking for a ban list, which I would have been kind of upset if I saw so many people making ban list prediction videos and ban list, ooh, this could get hit for 3 months. I don't want that. So, I'm happy they did it. I think they did it the correct way. We'll have to see how things change because, like I said, guys, this could easily happen again. And don't be surprised if it does because of situations changing. Is that going to be the case? No. But it's a coin flip right now because we don't know the future and how it's going to develop. We don't. And until we know, until we're in late August probably, or we're in August probably, are we going to know how Konami's going to do these events going forward and how they're going to do the next ban list. Because till then, we have no idea. We truly, honestly don't. So tell me your thoughts down below about this current ban list that we just got, guys. What are your thoughts? Do you think Konami did the right thing? Do you think they did the wrong thing? I want to hear your thoughts down below, guys. I really look forward to seeing them because I feel this has made some people say, yeah, that's the right move, and some people are just going, ah, like I've played too much of this meta already, I guess. So tell me your thoughts down below. I look forward to seeing them and commenting on them. Take care, guys. Till next time, take care. Have fun dueling. Good luck dueling, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.